Hey everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how you can create an invite friends button inside of Roblox Studio. So as you can see, if I click on this button, I get a little pop-up which allows me to invite my friends. And if I click on invite, they get invited to join my game. So let's get into it. First we need to actually create our button. So to do this, we can go over to Starter UI in the Explorer. If you do not have the Explorer open, you can go over to View at the top and toggle it over here. You can toggle the properties as well, because you will need these later if you want to customize the button. So now let's go over to Starter GUI and let's insert a screen GUI. We're going to insert a text button into this screen GUI. This is going to become the button that the player can press. So let's move it to the bottom of the screen and let's customize it a bit. So first of all, I'm going to customize the text. So let's search for text in the properties. And we can change the text to invite friends. We can also set text color to white, and we can set text scaled to true. Now we can change the background color, so search for background color, and let's pick a nice type of blue, like this. Now another thing we can customize is the font, so let's search for fonts, and let's set this to Fredoka 1. Now we can also insert a few things to make it look better. So first of all, we can insert a UI corner, which will give it rounded corners. And you can also insert a UI stroke, which will give it a nice outline. However, we must change a few properties of this UI stroke to make it look better. So first, we're going to change the thickness. Let's make it a bit thicker, something like 3.4. Let's also change the color to white. And let's change the apply stroke mode to border, like this. So now that we have our button, we need to program it. So let's go over to the text button and let's insert a local script. First, we need to make some variables for our services. So we're going to say local social service equals game get service social service, and local players equals game get service players. Now we need to make a variable for a player. So we're going to say local player equals players dot local player. Now we need to check if the player is able to send the game invite. So we're going to create a function for this. So we're going to do local function can send game invite. And then in between these parentheses, we're going to put player. So now we're going to say local success, comma, can send equals pcall function. And in this function, we're going to say return social service can send game invite async player. So what this will do is, if this fails, success will be set to false and we can detect this. And if it's a success, can send variable will be set to whatever value is returned by this method. So now we need to check if it was a success. So if success, then, and if it's a success, we can return this can send variable. So return can send. So now we need to check if they can send a game invite. So we're going to say local can invite equals can send game invite player. So now we need to detect whenever the player presses the button. So we can say script.parent.mouse button one click connect function, and now we can check if they are able to send an invite. So we can say if can invite, then, and if they can invite, we need to open the little prompt which allows them to invite players. So we can say social service prompt game invite player. Also, I just want to quickly mention, you can find all the scripts of my tutorials in my Discord server, and if you wish to download the project files, these are available on my Patreon. So now let's close the script, the little close icon here. Now in order to make it work, we must publish the game. So let's go over to File, and let's click Publish to Roblox. So now we can fill in the name, so I'm going to choose Invite, and now let's click Create. And as you can see, it has been successfully published. So now let's test it out. So let's go over to play at the top, let it load. And if we press the invite friends button As you can see, we get prompted to invite our friends. We can click on someone to invite them. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.